Any lineup changes this evening?
No, at this point, no. Gus will go in net.
Okay, so it's status quo with Nick Paul, obviously.
Yes, it is.
Okay. What, as far as last night's win is concerned, I know you described wins as wins are wins, but did that have a more significant role? I think that win last night.
Well, it's just it's been a battle lately. Let's be honest. With all the. There's been a lot of distractions with what's going on here with the trade deadline, and that'll be over. This will be the last game that happens with, and especially at home where you're losing at home, it wears on the guys. They want to perform for the fans, and they want to win for themselves. Arizona was a game I thought we should have won, and we didn't, and then the next couple kind of slipped, but we did enough to win, and I thought the third period we brought enough emotion to get it done.
There are a few players, speaking of emotion, who have not played in this building when it's been full. Obviously they got through it last year empty. Are you excited to see how the reaction is from the players in the atmosphere that this building provides?
Absolutely. That's going to be one of my things I talk about this morning. Is there's some buildings in the league that create that emotion and excitement, and this is definitely one of them on a Saturday night. From the anthem on, it's just a place you want to play, and a lot of these guys have never experienced it. Timmy, for example. I mean, last year no fans. He's never experienced this, so it'll be his first time, and it'll be fun. I think you'll see some guys have a lot more energy, and it should be a good game.
DJ, first game last night without Thomas Chabot, seeing the lineup move forward. Kind of, how would you assess how the D played last night?
You know what? I thought they did a nice job, to be honest. I mean, we only gave up one inner slot chance, so we took care of our own zone. We got some pucks. So we ended up with 12 shots on net from our back end, which was higher than usual. So I thought they did a nice job. I thought Mete did a real nice job coming in for not having played in a long time. I thought he did a really good job, and really all the pairs were pretty solid.
Is it the plan for Brandstrom to get, because I saw last night he had way more minutes than he usually has. Is it the plan for him to get the bulk of the minutes with Chabot out from here out?
Well, clearly him and Zuber are our two best puck movers. And guys, that can skate it out of the zone at this point, and Brandy's going to get power play time, and we talked about earlier in the year about, it was an unfortunate situation we're in, but it's about development and some of these guys, and Brandy is a guy that has to get a lot of minutes. I mean, he's going to make mistakes, but we're going to keep putting him out there, and see if he continues to get better.
DJ, because this club's composition is trending more towards the group that we probably see for the mid to longer term, the atmosphere within the room, do you feel like that they're taking the trade deadline a little bit more seriously now as they're becoming more seasoned pros?
Yeah, for sure they are, because they're at the point where they want to turn the corner. They want to all be playing together. I mean, unfortunately, we have some guys out that are core pieces, but yeah, they want to know who's with them. Going to fight. Going forward, I think they're sick of, and myself and everyone included, of being at the bottom. They want to know, who the guys are that are going to help them climb out of this. And I think they're at that point now where it's not just play; it's the bit of a brotherhood in there, and they want to do something special together.
So when you consider that brotherhood, just how hard did guys take the news, or I guess the realization of Thomas's injury, considering that this is probably going to be for the remainder of the season?
Well, it's a huge loss for us. Not only on the ice. I mean, like I said, he plays the most minutes, likely our overall most important player. But just him in the room, him day to day, he treats the people so good, the young guys so good. He practices every day. I've said before, he's probably one of the toughest players I've ever coached. He plays through every injury, never complains, doesn't take a practice off. Not having him is a huge loss morally. But at the same point, like I said, it always gives you an opportunity, for a guy like Brandstrom to get all these minutes on the power play, and whoever else young guy comes up throughout the end of the year.
Just confirm the recall there, DJ.
Oh yeah, Dylan Hetherington has been recalled. He won't play tonight, but in case something happens, he is recalled.